Do not, I repeat, do not submit your application for visa if you are not ready to go and get your biometrics in the next 2 weeks. So if you're giving somebody your money to pay your fees for you, be ready for the risk that in case they send that money back to them, they will have that mind, the heart to give back the money to you, because it's not small money. We're talking about millions here. Hey, so you've had your mission to study in Denmark, a school in Denmark. What do you do next? I am Eduke Nadesh, the village girl. I'm a Cameroonian living in Denmark and studying. So stay with me to the end of this video if you just had your admissions in a university in Denmark. Congratulations to those who have had their admissions, and for those who do not have their admissions this year, remember you still have the February intake. You can start preparing your documents to apply, and there's still the September intake, and there'll be more intake, so don't be discouraged. Now, a few observations this year. We observed that a lot of people applied to come and study in Denmark. It means we are actually doing a great job putting out a lot of information out there to encourage you guys to come to Denmark. Yes, in as much as many people applied, a lot of people were also rejected for two main reasons. Most of them did not have the IELTS. The score was 6.5, and a lot of people had a 6. Yes. And then the other people were rejected partly because a lot of people applied for the programs that they also applied, and some people were chosen because they were more qualified. And then others were also rejected because the courses that they did in the bachelor's degree did not tie with what they were coming to do in Denmark. So that caused their rejection. But don't bother, there are more semesters and you can keep applying. Now, for those who have had their admission, what do you do next? Yes, some people already know what to do because they have their big brothers and sisters who are in Denmark. For those who don't know what to do, yes, the school is going to send you a letter, an acceptance letter, and then after that, they are going to send you an email to tell you how much you're supposed to pay per semester in order for you to study with them. Now, people are running out of time. How then do you go to pay your fees? One, you will need an international bank. Please, a microfinance is not an international bank. So if you go to any cooperative credit union or any other microfinance and say you want to pay your fees, you will not be able to pay your fees. Secondly, paying your fees from Cameroon or from Africa will take some few weeks before it's going to reflect in the bank account of your school here in Denmark. So try as much as possible to pay early so that it reflects early, because these schools have the deadline on which you're supposed to pay their fees. Now, an alternative is that if you have any trusted person in Denmark or in the country where you've applied or you've had your admissions, you can ask the person to pay for your school fees while you give them the money. But this is it, there's a risk. Most of these schools will refund your school fees if you finally do not have a visa to study with them. So I am saying that you should look for a trustworthy person to pay your fees here, because one, the fee is going to reflect very early, and two, if the school wants to refund your fees, they are refunding back to the bank account from where it was transferred. So if you're giving somebody your money to pay your fees for you, be ready for the risk that in case they send that money back to them, they will have that mind, the heart to give back the money to you, because it's not small money. We're talking about millions here. The least school fees that I know is about 2.3 million, 2.2 million. So if you're trusting somebody with your 2.2 million, it should be somebody that you know that if the school refunds your money, the person will be able to give you back. So then how do you go about paying your fees? Yes. Firstly, you need to have a current account with an international bank. For my case, I used UBA, so I was living Boya to Limbe, or shuffling Boya Limbe all the time. And in order for you to pay your fees at UBA in Limbe, because they know UBA in Boya, except they have a branch there now, in order for you to pay your fees, there are a lot of documents that you must bring. For example, you must bring an ID. It could be your ID card, your passport, something to identify you. You need to also show that you're paying bills in Cameroon. So you need your water bill, your electricity bill. You also need the money. You need a lot of documents. I think there's a video that I did, and I've posted that video on YouTube, so you can go and check all the documents there. Or still, you can go to the bank and ask them the documents that you need to bring in order for you to pay your school fees. Mind you, that when you pay your fees, it's going to take 2 to 3 weeks for you to reflect in the bank account of the school. And when the school receives your money, they are going to write back to you to confirm that they have received your money. After that, what do you do next? So after you've paid your fees and the school has confirmed, the school will start filling the visa application form for you. Yes. So the school is going to go ahead to start filling the visa application form. And when they are done filling their part, they are going to send the login details for you. So you also log into the platform and then you fill all the information. Now in that form, or in the course of filling that form, that is when now you have to put all the other, upload all the other documents that you're supposed to upload in the visa application process. Don't forget that you have to pay some money for your visa application. So go through the website of the Danish Embassy and read as much as possible. Do not, I repeat, do not submit your application for visa if you are not ready to go and get your biometrics in the next 2 weeks. If you know you are not going to make it to Nigeria within the next 2 weeks after you've submitted your visa application, then don't submit yet. Because once you submit, they are expecting you to deliver or to come and present your biometrics or come and give them your biometrics at the nearest embassy within 2 weeks. So if you're not ready to go to Nigeria, don't submit yet. Okay, if you have any questions, I'm always here to answer. We are going to take it process by process. Don't bother, I'm with you. It's the Village Girl Educate. Keep following me. There's more for you when you're coming to Denmark. Take care.